Hey everyone, welcome to the StationOne version 0.23 release update video. Starting off a little bit different today with a look at our native iOS and Android app, which you can see here running in the iOS simulator. For those that have been beta testing the app, firstly, thank you for your feedback that you've been providing on the app. We are definitely heading in a direction where a release is most likely imminent as a publicly available app. The first thing you'll notice that's different here is we have added a sign-in with email option into the app. So previously, members were able to scan the QR code to access the station portal, or admins could log in through the admin console. We've added an auto detect feature here. So if you put in your email address, it will look up and determine if you are a member of a unit, in which case you are only have access to the station portal. Alternatively, it will direct you to the admin console if you have the necessary permissions. So probably most likely keep all three moving forward, just so we can still get that quick access into the station portal via the QR code. But this will hopefully address getting members onto the station portal or the admin console a little bit easier. So pretty straightforward in terms of just entering our email address into the field. And then it's going to have a look, and it's determined that I have access via a password. So I can now enter in my password. And as administrator, I will be redirected out to the admin console. A couple of changes in here, most notably is now the inspection history. So you can see all of the completed inspections via the app. And there are the ability to do your inspection review. So if any come through, you've got the setting enabled that you need to do an admin review on your completed inspections. Then you can do that directly via the app as well. I don't have any left that have that review turned on. You can see these ones here were approved. We can actually go in and have a look in a bit more detail at those inspections there. But if it does require the admin review, it will pop up and allow you to go through that process to review any failed items with regards to that inspection. So that's been added into this version. We've also just done a slight update to the action items. So you can now do your inline commenting, which has also been added into our web view. So you can see there's comments here. Previously you had to do update an issue to add a comment to it, but now we can just add those in line and that'll fire off the necessary notifications. We have also added some additional push notifications into the native app. So there is now push notifications for any comments on actions. So previously we just had the action item assigned push notification, and we also have the push notifications for inspections completed and inspections requiring review, where those settings are enabled on those inspections, and you would typically get that notification via email. In the native app, they will now arrive via push notification as well. We've also added into the station portal the ability to do your hydrants and hydrants inspections. So you'll see we have the familiar view. We can tap on any hydrant and we can see when it was last inspected. We can see any issues that are arising with this hydrant. And likewise, obviously the blue ones have not been tested before, and this one's been tested out all good with no issues. We can see a hydrant list here, so you can scan through them. And also if you're using the hydrant run feature for your inspections, this is also available here, so we can pop in a name. You can see 6 of 36 have been inspected, and we can jump in there. Basically, as you go through your inspection and complete this, it'll drop off to the bottom of the list. So we can just mark this as all good, as you would in the current web app. You can snap a photo if you need to complete that, so you can see that that's been updated now. And that's dropped off down to the bottom of the list somewhere. So you can see all of our completed inspection ones that are sitting down here at the bottom. There's obviously the navigate button. So if you've got Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever, you can click that and navigate to various different hydrants. So that hydrant feature is now in play in there. Obviously the pre-plans is working. The library is working. We're yet to do the hoses and the calendar and log attendance, but slowly working through all of these features into the native app, along with the web app updates. We will eventually get to a point and have a plan to support being able to send push notifications out to your unit members, so not any of your administrators or users, via the native app, and that will obviously give way to some future work around chat and messaging groups and things like that that will be available through the native app with the real-time notifications available in there as well. So a little bit of work into the native app, a couple of bugs fixed and various other things in there that have been picked up by our testers, which is fantastic. Switching over to our StationOne admin console. So a few changes in here, unfortunately not any major feature releases in this version. We have done basically some uplift to various features. So as requested, we can now associate stock items to a room. So if you have a storeroom where you keep these, so you can see storage location is the PPC store. The other place that data now appears is in a purchase order. So basically when you receive your purchase order in, it does tell you in which location that particular item needs to be restocked within your unit. Changed some language in here. We've added internal comments to purchase orders with notifications and tagging. So you can tag a user in here, put in your comment, and they'll receive notifications via emails that they've been commented to on a purchase order. We've made some changes also around the way that the approval process works. So approvers can now inline edit the purchase order if they need to, or they can push that back into a draft state as well. So once you submit it for approval, that approver can come along and modify the purchase order if necessary, or they can flick that back to a draft if there's additional work that might be required to be completed on that purchase order. We've also added a custom unit reference into here as well. So you've got your unit reference number. So if you've got any internal tracking or you're linking it up to 0 or something like that, you can pop those internal references there. And you can also assign purchase orders now as someone's responsibility. So they obviously receive the notifications regarding that. You can update that, at any point in time. So we can, assign this to John Smith. That's now his problem, that particular purchase order there. So yeah, a few workflow changes, functionality changes, and added a couple of features there into those purchase orders. And also obviously, as I said, along with the stock, where we can now associate that with a room. You can also now raise a purchase order directly from a stock item. So if you just wanted to, reorder your P2 masks and you click the raise purchase order button, you'll see that it says there's some existing draft purchase orders if you want to add it to one of those, or you can go ahead and create that new purchase order down there as well. We've added a daily inspection in progress / draft reminder email, which will be sent to people who initiated an inspection. So if there is an inspection that's left sitting pending and the member's forgotten about it, they'll now receive a email notification about that. We also made a couple of changes into the way that we allow the admin approval / review. So if we have a look at one of these, I think one of these, one question, that'll do. Actually, we should probably just double check first that particular template has the right settings applied to it. So if we have a look here, this is require admin review. Yep, correct. So that's what we want. So if we now do this inspection and we fail it, very good. We should see that now pop up in our inspection history pending review. And basically now if you go through your review process, the failed items are drawn to the top. So previously you had to go through every part of the inspection to find the failed items. We've now drawn that out into the top of that review process, so we can come in and change that, approve that, and update that inspection report, and that's now gone out as being completed. So slight workflow change in there. We've also added in, I guess, a bit of an experimental capacity to our custom action types, the ability to set custom fields. So based on how this goes in the wild, we most likely will look at adding this to the system action types as well. But if you come into a custom action type now, you'll see there's a custom fields section here. So we can add any number of custom fields. So in this case, it's a building maintenance issue. And we've added a room and a fault type drop down to this. So basically, when a user goes to report an issue now, and they change this to your building maintenance custom action type, you'll see that those additional fields are now dynamically shown. And they can submit a bit more granular detail. So this is very similar to what we did for vehicles, where we grab a bit more fault detail around the vehicle. But likewise, in actions, that information is then surfaced. So if we have a look at this building maintenance one here, we can see it's in the meeting room and it's an electrical fault type. And then obviously they've put the lights are not working down here. You'll also notice while we're in here that we now also have inline commenting available on our actions with the ability to tag users and notify them. So again, as with the native app, previously this was done via updating the action type, but now we can do that directly into the action screen there. So we can pop that comment in and tag people and notify them and whatnot. So slight change in there as well. Finally, to just improve some of our views here, basically where there's no data in a user's profile, we're basically hiding out those cards that are not critical. So obviously some of these cards serve to allow us to add qualifications. You'll see the feature permissions is now collapsed by default, so we can expand that out. We have hidden some various pieces of information from here, like inspection histories and things like that, until such a time that that member does inspections and they start to appear through here as well. We've also added the ability to record member awards in the system as well. So this was something that was requested. We have created organisational based system generated awards. So you can see this 5-year service award is here, and then they've made a custom captain's award. So we can now just either select an award from the database in here, or we can enter a custom award down here, in here, and we can award that by, captain, very good, and add that award down there. So if you do want to capture any award history or anything like that, you can now do that against the member's profile, so that will be visible to you as well. As usual, there is a raft of various bug fixes and things in there, most notably, thanks to those who have called out some issues that were arising with things like dark mode. And we've been slowly fixing those issues as they come up, and also just scanning the interfaces as we go through our regular development and testing process, just to see if we can identify any of those issues with the dark mode. It seems as though most of those have been shaken out of the system now, but obviously if any more come up, we'll continue to fix through those. And just some various other minor performance updates and some bugs that were obviously reported throughout the week have been addressed in there, with the full details as usual available in our release notes available in the platform. But that's it for the version 0.23 release of StationOne, and we will be back in a week with some further updates available to the platform, and hopefully introducing at least another feature module and continuing our uplift process, obviously with the native app as well. So until then, thank you, and we'll catch you in a week's time.